Every Mega Man needs a partner decked in red, and, well, pink is close enough. Today, in celebration of the Star Force Legacy Collection coming out, we're riding the waves once more and taking a look at the crime-fighting partner for the series. Going from a musical naming scheme to making music her weapon, this is the basics on Harp Note. As is the case with Star Force characters, Harp Note is a combination of two characters, the young pop star Sonia Strum and the Ephemian alien Lyra. Using the power of electromagnetic waves, the two are able to become Harp Note, a powerful combatant who aids Mega Man in battle. When combined, Sonia's hair changes color for, some reason. Don't know what that's about, but whatever. And Lyra takes the role of the weapon, much like how Omegasys becomes the Mega Buster. The two fight off viruses and other EM beings and save Mega Man often enough. With a scarf floating in the wind, a member of the Red family as the primary color, and being known for music, I'd say she's the Proto Man of Star Force. So, how did these two end up working together? Well, let's dive in. Sonia's story starts with her mom fighting a terminal illness in the hospital. It's never stated what happened to her father, but we know it was just Sonia and her mom, and she loved her mom very much. She would write songs for her ill mother, singing them at her bedside, songs about the seasons changing, sea waves splashing, or even just flowers. Every one of her songs brightened her mom's day. The two would even write songs and sing together. Hearing of a sponsorship on TV, Sonia's mom would encourage her to go, even buying her a guitar for it. Practicing with all her heart, Sonia would win, and went on to become a very successful pop idol. Her mom was beyond happy for her, knowing she had a bright future ahead. 3 months before the events of Star Force 1, though, the illness would win, and Sonia's mom would pass. During these months, Sonia was understandably struggling, finding it hard to find a reason to continue singing. Her manager at the time, this loser, would pressure her to keep singing, saying she should just do it for the fans instead. Truth being, he just wanted her to keep going so he could make more money. Like, come on, dude, give the girl a break. She's like 10 or 11 and her mom just died. Let her grieve some, like, good lord. With motivation to sing shattered, the pop star life pressing down on her, she would take to running off in an attempt to have some form of control over her life. It was during one of these runaways she would bump into Geo and would forever change her life. Meanwhile, in the bowels of space on planet FM, Lyra was a member of the Ephemian King's military with the ability to control music notes. Like many others, she traveled to Earth in hot pursuit of Omegasys, whom stole a very important key from the FM King. Once on Earth, like many other Ephemians, Lyra took notice of Sonia's depressed state and her growing anger. During this runaway, the series protag, Ultimate Depressed Kid, would assist a pop idol in hiding from her manager, taking her far from the park where they met to the Space Lab's Amikin. It's here that Sonia would pour her heart out to Geo, only for her manager to come barging in, smack the crap out of Geo, told you he was a loser, and take Sonia with him, upset with her costing him money. Sonia, however, is able to escape once more, and it's during this escape that Lyra and her meet. This alien whom preyed on negative emotions. Sonia let her in, and the two became Harp Note, fixated on revenge. Okay, well, he had it coming, but soon plenty of innocent people start getting hurt, and Geo, as Mega Man, would step in to confront Sonia. And after a brief battle, the two would have more of a heart-to-heart. Hearing how Geo was similar to her with his dad, and running from his problems, Sonia would come to her senses, and the two would decide to connect as brothers. A major stepping stone for Geo to finally let someone into his life, and a lifeline for Sonia to know she isn't alone. She would do one final concert before retiring from the pop idol life. The rest of the game would consist of Sonia and Geo saving one another, fighting side by side, and even going on a date at Sonia's demand. Or as one would put it, a way to waste a day. Look, she knows what she wants and she's gonna get it. Eventually though, Sonia would re-enter the world of stardom, but this time on her own terms. Now her focus wasn't on what she wants, or what the industry wants, but rather what she can do. Seeing Mega Man again in action inspires her to write music for other kids who are without loved ones. Taking time to step away from busy life, she once more would ask Geo out on a date, and as you would guess it, she gets dragged into the game's series of conflicts. A bit later though is when her big arc for the game goes down. After being separated from Geo and his friends during a fight, Harp Note is then pressured by the villains. If she helps them, they will spare Megaman. Looking out for him over herself, she begrudgingly assists them, even breaking her brother band, all in the name of protection. However, she still intervenes to save her man, and even goes so far to try and take on the biggest edgelord in the series by herself. She doesn't win, but, you know, she tried. Thankfully she was there though, because after an ambush, she's able to carry Mega Man out before being hospitalized herself. After all that craziness, Sonia would move on to acting, taking part in a popular drama. After catching up with the crew, she has another concert which gets sabotaged. I'm sensing a pattern here. Sonia, you need to stay away from the stage. Starting from a series of incidents that would cancel the concert, to then the concert itself freezing over. Like, literally freezing. Even through the cold, she performs on, trying to get everyone around pumped up to keep the fans up and distracted from the various dangers going on around them. While Mega Man would save her concert from destruction, Sonia herself kept things moving and would end the show with a song she wrote about how Geo saved her from her depressed state back in the first game. Truly touching. From then on, Sonia would join Geo in his latest venture to save the world and become a member of the special task force that was being formed. She would risk it all in this title, fighting hordes of enemies, venturing the areas that actively harmed her, betting all on red, hoping Geo would take her hand. No matter the threat, she'll always stand up to it. When a virus shows up or someone just needs some sense knocked into them, Harp Note is more than equipped for the occasion. Armed with her guitar, she's able to hold her ground with the power of music. First up, the strings on her guitars can be used to wrap and wrangle up foes, setting them up for a finisher. A set of speakers can be summoned that work in conjunction with her musical style too, firing out amped up shock notes as she plays. With the guitar having a mic now on its headstock, and with assistance from a tool known as the Humming Heart Transducer. That's a fun word, transducer. Harp Note can turn her voice into a weapon. She's able to sing out pulsing waves that cause a variety of status effects. She can also tune in the frequencies with some ultrasonic hearing ability. This in particular is why the villains in the second game sought her out, so that she could lead them through the Bermuda Maze. Outside of the games, we have the Star Force anime, where Sonia is pretty different. First off, there's no mention of her mom. Her issue with her manager is that she wants to perform songs she writes, instead of what the company pushes on her. As she says, songs need to come from the heart. When Lyra arrives and takes control of Sonia, she fails and is forced to just take over while Sonia sleeps. It's during one of these escapades that Mega Man intervenes, and through a fight, Sonia awakes and takes back control. From there on, Lyra breaks her ties to the FM King and the two join forces with Mega Man for good. Which is pretty handy, because after their debut episode, Harp Note saves Mega Man left and right. This is a time where we get to see the two actually fight as a team, and they continue working together into the second season, where Sonia tags along pretty often, and we get gems like this. As a bonus, we get to hear a few of Sonia's songs here. Both openings are sung by her, and there's a few insert songs as well. It's pretty nice to hear what the main cast is usually listening to. Don't look at me to play them though, I'm not getting hit with a strike. We're not risking that. The Star Force manga now, like for pretty much everything and everyone, this one differs quite a bit. Harp Note shows up pretty late, right before the battle against the big bad actually. She also only appears for one panel as Sonia. So her whole backstory of being an idol, caring for her mom, none of that's here. During the story, Mega Man went to a Sky Coliseum to battle other EM merged beings, and later he returns there to rally them for the final battle against the FMEan King. In doing so though, Harp Note challenges his plea, and even pushes him to prove himself against a replica made up of viruses of the FMEan King. After its defeat, she lends her support to Mega Man, and that's kinda where it ends for her. She also doesn't have a scarf for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. And well, you've made it to the end of the album. Sonia and Lyra are here to stay as Mega Man's closest friend and trusted ally. When all seems grim, she'll sing on and light the way for the shooting star. Now, there's a new collection of these games out, and I gotta go grind me some battle cards, so I can throw it down with all of you. See you on the wave road, rock on! Or I guess as Harp Note would say, because this is a Harp Note video, let's roll.